Good evening, sports fans, and welcome to Pure Adrenaline Sports. My name's John, coming at you tonight with the Mets and Rockies. Two teams right now heading in opposite directions. The Rockies are 4-1 over their last five, coming off of sweeping the Brewers, and the Mets are 1-4 over their last five, and getting swept by Detroit. So, the Mets are hoping to turn things around here. We got Kodai Senga on the mound for the Mets tonight, and Senzatella for Colorado. So let's take a look. I believe this is Senzatella's first outing of the season. Let's see here. Where's the pitching matchup? There it is. Yeah, Senzatella, his first outing of the year. Senga's 3-1 in the year with a 4.15 ERA. WHIP is pretty high at 158. He's going to want to bring that down in 26 innings this year. That's a total of 23 hits and 18 walks, with only 32 strikeouts. So not a good strikeout to walk ratio there. Home runs, he's given up 5 on the season. So we'll see what he can do tonight on the mound against Colorado. Sean did the Cubs and Marlins game today. Thank you everybody who came out for that one. A total almost 300 people came and stopped by. 289. So thank you all for showing some support to Sean as he did his first live stream. And there's Sean right there in the chat saying, "Good evening, Postman. What's up, buddy? Thanks for doing the game today. Cubs and Marlins. It was a half decent game, right? 4-1. So it was fairly close throughout. I believe Chicago got 3 of those runs on a home run. I think I was at work, but like I said, Sean covered the game there. So let's look at some more matchups tonight. The lineup tonight for the Rockies: Blackman DHing tonight and leading off. Profar out and left, batting second. Bryan out and right, batting third. CJ Cron at first base, batting cleanup. Diaz behind the dish tonight, batting fifth. Ryan McMahon at third. Grichuk out in center. Castro at second and batting eighth, and Tovar at short and batting ninth. Probably nothing against Senga. Nope. The Mets lineup tonight. Let's look to season stats. We got Nimmo leading off and playing out in center. Marte in right, batting second. Lindor batting third and playing short. Alonso at first, batting cleanup. McNeil batting fifth and playing second. Beatty in the lineup again and playing third base. Tommy Pham playing out in left. Vogelback will DH tonight, and Thomas Nido is behind the plate tonight. Johnny Red Dot says, "I have the Rockies over 3.5 team total for a big number." Ooh, Johnny Red Dot. The only thing I have tonight is I have Senga over 5.5 strikeouts. That's what I have tonight. But Johnny Red Dot. Johnny, thanks for stopping by. He's got the Rockies plus 3.5 runs. Wow. All right, still waiting for the game. This Red Dot says it's a lock on Senga. Yeah, we'll see. Sean says, "I'm excited to watch South Boston play in Philly tonight." Yeah, there was somebody in Sean's stream today that said it's South Boston. So, like Sean texted me. I didn't know there was a North and South Boston team. Some other games going on. That's the only final so far today is the Cubs beat the Marlins. In the NBA tonight, we got the Celtics and Sixers playing Game 3 of that series, and Denver and Phoenix playing Game 3 of that series as well. But Denver's got a 2-0 lead in that series. In the NHL, the Devils and Hurricanes are playing Game 2 of their series. Carolina won Game 1 there. And let's look at the baseball schedule for tonight. Excuse me. All right, now we got Toronto and Pittsburgh going on, Chicago and Cincinnati, the Yankees and Rays as well. Like Sean said, South Boston against Philadelphia, Colorado and New York, Minnesota and Cleveland. That's one of the Apple TV games. Baltimore and Atlanta. We'll be doing that game on Sunday. Oakland and Kansas City later on. Detroit and St. Louis, Texas and Los Angeles, Washington and Arizona. The Dodgers and Padres tonight. If that game was a little later, I would do that one. Houston and Seattle and Milwaukee and San Francisco tonight as well. So a full slate of games. But man, like I said, Mets trying to right the ship here after losing 4 out of 5, and I believe they're 16-16 on the year, so definitely struggling. I believe they're in third place in the National League East right now. And if you're a Met fan, how you feeling about Matt Harvey officially announcing his retirement today? I know he really hasn't been um, part of the Mets for about 5 years or so, but he definitely thanked the Mets organization and the Mets fan in his announcement today. So, man, 2015 was a special year, and I feel bad for him because he was great in that World Series game, and the Mets weren't able to win that for him. We still got warm ups going on. Mets broadcasters are talking about tonight's game. Hey, Ron's here. Ron, how are you? Thanks for stopping by. He's saying go Mets. All right, let's get our graphics going here. If you're here early and you haven't done so yet, make sure you vote in the poll there. We have 3 votes so far on that. Ron asking how am I? I'm doing good. Ready for the weekend. Got a stream tonight. Planning on doing a game tomorrow. So make sure you hit that notification bell if you're subscribed to the channel, so you know when we go live. And definitely Sunday doing the Orioles and Braves on Sunday. So stop by for that as well. Make sure you're part of that stream, helping us grow here at Pure Adrenaline Sports. Let's look here. Scores. Oops, I want to get rid of this. I don't want that on screen right now. Scores. That's what we want. All right, let's look at some of those early games that have started already. The Blue Jays and Pirates. Blue Jays with a 1-0 lead early there. White Sox and Reds going to the third inning, no score there. Bottom of the second in Tampa. The Rays have a 1-0 lead, with the Yankees or Tampa Bay's got runners on first and third with 1 out. The Red Sox and Phillies are underway. Boston's got a runner on second in the top of the first. Rockies and Mets here just getting underway as well. Twins and Guardians as well just getting started. And every other game is later tonight. All right, Senga coming out to grab the ball off the mound. Mets wearing their black uniforms. I know some fans are split on the black uniforms. It's my all time favorite Mets uniform, the black with the blue letters and the white trim with a little orange trim mixed in that as well. Just sharp. So once again, Blackman will lead it off. And here we go. We are underway. The tracker might be a little ahead of me, but here we go. Blackman this year batting 280 with 3 home runs and 11 RBI. Yeah, first pitch strike. Ron says the Yankees keep on losing. Yep, yes they do. And grounded down to Alonso. He'll take it to the bag himself. One away. That'll bring up Profar. Profar is batting 211 on the year. It's 23 hits. He's got 27 strikeouts. Does 3 home runs on the season with 10 runs batted in. It's Pham, Nimmo, and Marte out in the outfield for the Mets. We'll look at the infield for the Mets here in a second. Alonso at first. Check swing foul. 0-1. Here's the 0-1. Swung on and missed. 0-2. The 0-2. Fouled away. Still 0-2. Ron saying damn Yankees. Bryant's on deck. Here's the 0-2. Bounce one in there. 1-2. The 0-2 swung on and missed. That ball in the dirt. That's the first strikeout for Senga. I took the over. I took the over 5.5. So that'll bring up Chris Bryant, batting 309 on the year, 4 home runs, 10 runs batted in. Outside 1-0. Swung on and missed. 1-1. Here's the 1-1. Outside 2-1. Outside 3-1. Says, how do they keep making it losing all the time? Well, they don't lose all the time, but they're in a slump right now. Sean says, good luck to the Mets, and that's a walk to Bryant. That'll bring up C.J. Cron with a runner on first and 2 out. Crone batting 250 on the season, 6 home runs, 16 runs batted in. I always like to look at hits and strikeouts. He's got 27 hits on the year and 30 strikeouts on the year. Strike got the outside corner. Looked a little outside. I'm called it a strike. The 0-1, outside 1-1. What's been troubling the Mets as of late is getting down in an early hole in the first inning. So let's see if Senga can get out of this. 2-1. Outside 3-1. Sean said a Phillies fan fell over the railing into the Boston Red Sox bullpen. Outside, that's ball 4. Guess it's really bad. Boston fans crying and such. So that'll bring up Diaz. Diaz batting 337 on the year. So after 2 quick outs here, Senga with back-to-back walks. Lined right to McNeil at second, and that'll end the inning. So the walks don't hurt. Senga gets 1 strikeout. It'll be Nimmo, Marte, and Lindor for the Mets. So now that they didn't score, so let's see if the Mets can jump out to a lead here. Oh, Nimmo going back into the dugout here. No idea. Do you know if you can watch 4 games on MLB TV on the TV, or is it only laptop computer? No idea. I only watch 1 game at a time. Strike 1. The most struggling as of late, but still batting 302. Now we go with another delay already. Went over and grabbed a different bat after one pitch. Swung on a miss. 0-2. Don't think the bat was the issue. Outside 1-2. Strike 3. Got him looking. Nimmo's got to start swinging the bat. He's striking out too much. That's his 25th strikeout in the year. The bat is always the issue. No, it's not swinging at pitches is the issue. Striking out looking. And it's already 0-1 to Marte. Outside 1-1. And he hits one out the right. Brian's there, not even to the warning track. 2 away. So I'll bring up Lindor. Lindor batting .212 on the season. He has also struck out 36 times. So Mets are striking out way too much so far this season. Fouled away, 0-1. Ball low, 1-1. He's in the top 5 in extra base hits on the year, but only batting .212 on the season. So any hits he is getting, it's sounds like it's extra base hits. Here's the 1-1. Swung on a miss, 1-2. The Mets are the only team in Major League Baseball without a first inning home run. Fouled it away, still 1-2. Ball outside, 2-2. Ball down and low, 3-2. Alonso on deck. Swung on a missed. It was close. It probably would have been called strike 3 anyway. So nothing across in the first. We go to the second. Let's look here. If you haven't already, make sure you vote in the poll over in the chat. See what we got here. We have 5 votes so far. 80% are saying Mets, and 20% are saying just want a good game. We have 3 likes on the video. If you haven't already, also make sure you hit that thumbs up for us. Really help us out here. All right, for the Rockies in the top of the second, it'll be McMahon, Grichuk, and Castro. And if anybody gets on, Tovar at the batting ninth. The Rays now with a 4-0 lead over the Yankees in the bottom of the third there. Red Sox with a 1-0 lead in Philadelphia. No score here. Middle of the second, Guardians and Twins, no score there. Orioles and Braves says bottom one. Nothing going on there. Looks like Acuna's still up. Ball outside, 1-0. Outside, 2-0. Fouled away, 2-1. Both teams looking for their first hit of the day. Now that's a ball. Now it's 3-1. Grichuk pops one up. Oh, Pham makes the catch. Out and left. Beatty was given chase, but gave way to Pham. That's one away. That'll bring up Grichuk. He's only got 14 at bats on the year, but he's 7 for 14. Strike at the top of the zone. Outside. Oh, got the corner. 0-2. Here's the 0-2. Ball in the dirt, 1-2. Here's the 1-2. Up high, 2-2. Still no score here in the top of the second. No hits for either team. Colorado did have 2 base runners in the first on walks. Swung on and missed. Second strikeout for Senga tonight. That'll bring up Castro, batting .234 in the year. 11 for 47 on the season. Outside, 1-0. Fouled off, 1-1. If Castro can keep the inning going, it'll be Tovar. Ooh, outside. 2-1. All right, here's the 2-1. And rip down to Alonso. Deflects it right to McNeil, and Senga covers. Got him at first. So no score going to. Ooh, looks like Senga might have twisted his ankle up there a little bit. We'll have to see if he's all right. But we go to the bottom of the second. For the Mets in the bottom of the second, it'll be Alonso, McNeil, and Beatty. Just getting underway. It's the Celtics and Sixers in the NBA. Later on, it's the Nuggets and Suns. In the NHL, the Devils and Hurricanes start at 8 o'clock tonight. But let's look at MLB. Let's see what else is going on. Bottom of the first in Atlanta, the Braves have a runner on second with 2 outs. No score. Blue Jays up 2-0 over the Pirates in the middle of the fourth. The Reds with a 1-0 lead over the White Sox. Man, White Sox are a disappointing team, aren't they? The Rays with a 4-0 lead over the Yankees in the fourth inning. Not sure what's going on in Philly. I think there still might be. Nope, it just updated. It's still 1-0 Boston. Bottom of the first. Here, no score. Twins and Guardians go into the third inning with no score as well. So let's get back to our game here. Hopefully the Mets can get something going here. There's the play off of Alonso's glove right to McNeil, and Senga covered first base. Ball 1 to Alonso. Here's Alonso batting 244 in the year. Does have 11 home runs. Fouls one off, 1-1. Check swing foul, 1-2. Alonso calls timeout. The 1-2, and he fouls it off. Still 1-2. Checks swing, no swing. 2-2. Here's a 2-2 to Pete, and grounds it to second base. So 1 away. That'll bring up McNeil. McNeil batting 286 on the year. Oh, Sean says unsponsored. Yep, my unsponsored drink of the night, Dr. Pepper. Dr. Pepper's unsponsored. Swung on a miss. 0-1 to McNeil. Man, McNeil went 1 for 10 in that 3-game series against Detroit. Outside, 1-1. Low 2-1 to McNeil. Ooh, outside 3-1. And McNeil bounces one to Castro at second. Over to first, 2 down. That'll bring up Beatty, batting 311 in 45 at bats this season. Ball inside to Beatty. Swung on a missed. 1-1. And that one's foul tipped. 1-2. Tommy Pham is on deck. Here's the 1-2 to Beatty. And he grounds one down to Castro at second. All 3 outs are grounds out to Castro. So we'll go to the third with no score. Six votes in the poll. If you haven't voted yet, make sure you go ahead and vote there in the poll in the chat. Would really appreciate it if everybody would hit that thumbs up. Really helps support the channel as well. A couple things. Make sure you follow the channel, subscribe, hit the notification bell so you know when we do live streams. Planning on doing a game tomorrow. I'm not sure which one yet. There's a couple 2:00 games I'm looking at. But then Sunday, plan on doing the Orioles and Braves. I don't know. Last time we did a Braves game, it rained for 3 hours. Hey, Brandon's here. Brandon, how are you? He says he's here. How are you? Baltimore scored one more thing over. Try that again in English. All right, for the Rockies here in the third, it'll be Tovar in the 9 hole. Then back to the top of the order with Blackman and Profar. All right, here we go. Top of the third, no score. And the first pitch is popped up. And McNeil's there calling everybody off. 1 away. 1 pitch, 1 out. Try it again, Brandon. I want us scored over Baltimore. Back to the top of the lineup with Blackman. Count 1-1. Ball in the dirt. 2-1. Inside. 3-1. Here's a 3-1. Oh, line. Oh, right to Lindor. That'll bring up Profar, who struck out his first at bat in the first. Outside. 1-0. Two-zero. Oh, got the strike zone. 2-1. So the count now 2-2. Here's the 2-2. Inside. They check with third. No swing. Here's the 3-2. Ball low. That's the third walk of the night for Senga. Hasn't given up a hit yet, but that'll bring up Bryant, who walked in the first inning. And first pitch ball to Bryant. 1-0. Here's the 1-0. Strike. 1-1. Here's the 1-1. Oh, looked outside. Called strike. 1-2. The 1-2. Ball in the dirt. Nice scoop by Nito. 2-2. The 2-2 way high. 3-2. Throw down the first. Oh, they call him safe. Yup, and he was safe. Just saw the replay. Safe at first. Full count. Profar should be running here. The 3-2. Ball in the dirt. That's four walks for Senga so far. That'll bring up Crone, who walked in the first inning. Strike one. Low, 1-1. Mets starters ERA on the season is 5.49. Yikes. 13th in the National League. All right, here we go. 1-1. Profar on second. Bryant on first. And lifted out to center. Nimmo. And doesn't even get to the warning track. Puts it away. So no score for the Rockies in the top of the third. We go to the bottom of the third. For the Mets, it'll be the bottom of the order. Pham, Vogelbach, and Nito. All right, 7 votes in the poll so far. 86% of you said Mets. 14 are just hoping for a good game, and 5 likes so far in the video. Thank you all so much for hitting that thumbs up. If you haven't already and you want to see some more MLB live streams, make sure you hit that subscribe button and notification bell so you know when we do go live. Let's see here. We'll get some other scores going here in a second. All right, we did have somebody hit that subscribe button. Thank you so much, whoever did that. All right, let's look at the other scores. Let me refresh ESPN to see what's going on. Don't know. Is there a delay for the Celtics and Sixers for some reason? Because ESPN does not have a score for them. NHL gets started at 8. And here we go. SNY back late. It was already 0-1 count when they got back from commercial. Now we're 1-1. Ball outside, 1-1. And that's grounded to Castro at second. That's 4 in a row. Ground outs to Castro. Oh, thank you, Sean. Sean says delay for MVP celebration. Thank you, sir. Here's Vogelbach. Strike one. Ball low, 1-1. Vogelbach on the season is batting .267. Has 1 home run. 16 hits to 17 strikeouts. Here's the 2-1 to Vogelback. And he grounds one to Castro. 5 in a row. So that'll bring up Nito. Strike one. JJ stopping by saying the Mets don't have a chance. Wow. Just wow. Grounded foul, 0-2. Swung on a miss. So Nito strikes out. Mets still looking for their first base runner on the night. Yep. Sean says, wow, those are fighting words. Just joking. Colorado has not been great. Actually, Colorado has won 4 out of their last 5, so they're coming in hot, and they just got done sweeping Milwaukee. For the Rockies in the top of the 4th, it'll be Diaz, McMahon, and Grichuk. Celtics and Sixers still waiting to get underway. Nuggets and Suns as well. In baseball, the Braves have a 1-0 lead over the Orioles in the 3rd. The Blue Jays with a 4-0 lead over the Pirates in the 5th. The Reds with a 3-0 lead over the White Sox in the 5th. Rays still with a 4-0 lead over the Yankees in the 5th. Red Sox over the Phillies 1-0. Still no score here. Twins and Guardians going to the bottom of the 4th with no score. All other games start later. Am I doing the Phillies game soon? I don't know. I know not over the weekend. I'll have to look to see what the schedule is for next week. I have not looked past Sunday yet. All right, here we go. Top of the 4th, no score. Once again, Diaz, McMahon, and Grichuk for the Rockies. First pitch is fouled away, 0-1. Ball high, 1-1. Outside, 2-1. Diaz first at bat in the 1st, lined out to McNeil at 2nd. Swung on and missed, 2-2. Outside 3-2. Another full count to a Rockies batter. That's why Senga's at 60 pitches here in the fourth inning with nobody out. The 3-2. Strike three called. Got the call. One away. That'll bring up McMahon, who flew out to Pham out in left field his first time up. That's 3 strikeouts for Senga tonight. He needs to pick that up. I took the over. I took over 5.5. Ball 2-0. Here's the 2-0. And he grounds one down to Alonso at first. He'll take it to the bag himself. That'll bring up Grichuk. He struck out his first at bat tonight. First pitch strike, 0-1. Here's the 0-1. And that one's blooped into the outfield, and that'll be a 2-out single. Nimmo gets it back in. That'll bring up Castro, who grounded out his first at bat. Here's Castro, 1-1. Grounded to McNeil, and he'll flip to Lindor at second. So nothing across for the Rockies in the fourth. Go to the bottom of the fourth, still no score. For the Mets, it'll be back to the top of the lineup. Nimmo, Marte, and Lindor. Uh, 11 votes so far in the poll. 27% say Rockies, 64% say Mets, and 9% want a good game. Make sure, everybody, that you hit that thumbs up. Would really appreciate that. If you want to see more MLB live streams, make sure you hit that subscribe button and notification bell, so you know when we do go live. Today we had Sean do the Cubs Marlins game at 1:00 or at 2:20, I think, and then I'm doing the Met game here tonight. Plan on doing a game tomorrow, so make sure if you want to see that. I believe I'm going to do the Cardinal game, and then Sunday doing the Braves and Orioles. Then we'll look from there for next week. We'll take a look. JJ asked if we were going to do a Phillies game soon. After Sunday's game, I'll take a look at next week to see what games are we're going to do next week as well. All right, here we go. Once again, it's Nimmo, Marte, and Lindor for the Mets. And Nimmo lines one right field, and it's out of here. A leadoff home run. So just like that, to take a 1-0 lead. Since Talia had retired all 9 batters he faced, and the first pitch to Nemo in the bottom of the fourth, he hits one into the right field bleachers. Strike one to Marte. Ball was supposed, the catcher was set up outside, and that ball was inside. Outside to Marte, 1-1. Outside, 2-1. Fouled away, 2-2. Once again, today's unsponsored drink of the night, Dr. Pepper. Marte fouls one off, still 2-2. Hey, before is here. How are you? And that's grounded to Castro at second. Over to first for the out. 1 away. Nimmo, baby. Yes, sir. Before, good to see you again. Thanks for stopping by. So that'll bring up Lindor with nobody on and 1 out. Strike one on the outside corner. Lindor trying to go 2, and he's out by a mile. The Mets say challenge. So Grichuk hurried over, wasted no time getting the ball in. Gonna have to slow that down to see the tag and when the foot touched the bag. Lindor hustled the whole way. To me, it looks like he's out. Here we go. Slow motion. He's out. His front foot, when it hits the dirt, it bounces up over the bag, and then he gets tagged. So he never touched the bag until after the tag was on him. The crowd at Citi Field thinks he might be safe, but I don't know how looking at that replay that you can think that. Not sure why the Mets decided to challenge that. I think he's clearly out. Yep, the runner's out. The crowd booing, but the call was right. They got the call right on the field. So that goes down as a single for Lindor, and then tagged on the relay throw from Gritchett. So that'll bring up Alonso with nobody on and 2 out. Strike at the top of the zone. 0-1. Swung on a miss. 0-2. Pete way out in front on that one. Alonso calls timeout. Here's the 0-2. Up high, 1-2. Outside, 2-2. Here's a 2-2. Alonso pops one up out to Gritchett in center, and he'll make the play. So the Mets get the leadoff home run by Nimmo and take a 1-0 lead into the 5th inning. Uh, 14 votes in the poll. 71% say Mets, 21% say Rockies, and just under 8% of you say good game. Also have 7 likes on the video. Thank you, everybody, so much for hitting that thumbs up. If you haven't already, make sure you also hit that subscribe button, that notification bell, so you know when we do some more MLB live streams. All right, for the Rockies in the top of the 5th, it'll be Tovar at the 9 hole, then Blackman and Profar at the top of the lineup. And here we go. Sengal will start the inning with 67 pitches. You got to try to have a quick inning here. Ball 1. Swung on and missed. 1-1. Alex McCutcheon stopping by. Sean, I see you got a couple comments here. I'm happy Mets are winning. Yep, I'm happy the Mets are winning too. Oh, there you go. I didn't see you said hi. Thank you. So in the Yankees Rays, Rosarena hit a home run first at bat, got hit twice now in his last 2. Umpire ejected the Rays coach and not the Yankees pitcher after 2 pitches, 2 hit by pitch. Yep, I think the Yankees know that they have to do something this series, or things are going to get ugly quick there in the Bronx. So it's a 1-2 count to Tovar, and he fifth one foul, still 1-2. Inside 2-2. Yep. Fans waiting to throw up the ghost forks out in the outfield. Fouled away again, still 2-2. Lined out to Nimmo, and he makes a diving catch. So we're going to put a little D. You're going to put a little D next to that, so I know that was a diving catch. I do keep score throughout the games. Hey, Peter, how are you? What's up? How you been, buddy? Haven't seen you in a while. I haven't done a Mets game in a while, it seems like, but we're back with a Mets game tonight, and right now we're up to a 1-0 lead early. Here's Blackman, who's 0 for 2. Ball 1. He says the Mets scored a run, or is that a mistake? Nope, the Mets scored a run on a Brandon Nimmo home run. Nimmo led off the 4th inning with a home run. Counts 2-0 to Blackman. And popped up on the infield. 2 down. Senga's been able to do that all night. He's gotten the first batter out every inning. Or the first 2 batters out every inning, I should say. And then in the first, he walked back-to-back pitchers. Back-to-back batters. In the third, he walked back-to-back batters. In the 4th, he gave up a hit after getting the first 2 out. Strike 1 to Profar. What's the score from the Mets? It's 1-0 Mets, Brandon. Made up for the blooper play, yup. So we got 1-1 count. Senga's up to 80 pitches here. Swung on a missed. 1-2. Ball high, 2-2. If you all missed it today, Sean did his first live stream. He's usually hanging out here in our chat. Sean did the Marlins and Cubs game for us today. So, guys, make sure, even if you don't watch it, swung on a missed. So that'll end the inning. That's 4 Ks for Senga. Sean did his first live stream today. Had some good numbers, just under 300 total views during the game. So thank you everybody for stopping by that and showing some love there. Hopefully we get him to come on some more. If you guys have been fans of our channel for a while, you've seen a guy hanging out, Thomas. He was with us for our NFL draft show. He's joined the team here at Pure Adrenaline. Why he's doing his own channel as well. So look out for some streams from him as well. For the Mets in the bottom of the fifth, it will be McNeil, Beatty, and Pham. 3 minutes to go in the first in the NBA. The Celtics with a 24-20 lead there. Let me update the no score with 17 minutes to go in the first period there in the NHL between the Devils and Hurricanes. And we'll get some MLB scores here in a second. Outside 1-0 to McNeil. Senzatella is McNeil pops one up. One out. Only at 56 pitches, where Senga's over 80. Peter, if you're still here, do you know what happened in Mets history 7 years ago? This coming Sunday, 7 years ago, on May 7th. Do you know what happened in Mets history? Yeah, I didn't see the game. It was a day game, and I was at work, so I didn't get to see that. Unfortunately, I know he gave up too early, but then shut it down. So that's a good sign. I'm worried about Scherzer though. Strike one, two and one to Beatty. Counts 3-1 to Beatty. So swung on a miss. 3-2. Fouled away. 3-2 to Beatty. Outside, ball fours. Beatty takes a walk. That'll bring up Pham, who grounded out to second his first time up. Outside 1-1. Lined out to right, and Brian Serra 2 away. Here's Vogelback. Strike one. Here's the 0-1. And it gets through in the right field for a single. Beatty will go to third. And he's in there safely. A good throw would have had him. So runners on the corner for Thomas Nido. So we get a mound visit. Here comes we got Brent Suter warming up in the pen for the Rockies. Oh, Peter says, what was the question? This coming Sunday is May 7th. What happened 6 years ago in Mets history? All right, let's see. Nido with runners on first and third. First pitch swinging, grounds it to McMahon out at first, so that'll end the inning. Nothing across for the Mets. We'll go to the sixth inning. Still 1-0 Mets on the Brandon Nimmo home run. All right, let's look at some baseball scores. The Orioles have a 2-1 lead over the Braves in the bottom of the fourth. The Blue Jays still up 4-0 over the Pirates. The White Sox now have a 5-4 lead over the Reds. The Yankees and Rays now tied at 4 in the sixth inning there. Boston with a 3-1 lead over Philadelphia in the fourth inning. The Mets here with a 1-0 lead. Twins lead the Guardians 2-0 in the bottom of the sixth there. The A's have a 1-0 lead over the Royals. Bottom of the first there. Tigers and Cardinals 2-0 Detroit going to the bottom of the first there. Rangers and Angels are later. Nationals and Diamondbacks are later. Dodgers and Padres are later. Astros and Mariners are at 10:10, and Brewers and Giants are at 10:15. The Sixers at the end of the first quarter have a 29-28 lead over Boston. And then the NHL, let me look. See if it updates. No score between the Devils and Hurricanes in Game 2 of that series. All right, it'll be Bryant, Crone, and Diaz for the Rockies here in the top of the sixth. Whoa, ball inside. Bryant's no official at bat tonight. He's got 2 walks. Inside corner, 1-1. Peter says he doesn't remember. On May 7th, 2016, Bartolo Colon hit a home run. That ball's low. It's 2-1. Brian flies one out to Nimmo in center. He's there, one away. That'll bring up Crone, who's 0 for 1 tonight with a walk in the first inning. Big sexy home run. No. Bartolo Colon home run. I did not home run. See what I did there. Oh, 7 years ago. My bad. 7 years ago Sunday. You're right. My bad. Fouled away. 1-1. Swung on a missed. 1-2. Taps one down to McNeil. Over to Alonso. 2 away. They gave him the silent treatment. They all left the dugout. They all went back into the tunnel and left him sitting there on the bench by himself. Ball 1 to Diaz. Strike. 1-1. Swung on and missed. 1-2. Diaz calls timeout. That's a fair ball. Gets by Alonso. He'll get down there. Diaz will stay at first. So a 2-out single. So once again, first 2 guys are out, and then Senga gives up some base runners. That'll bring up McMahon. We're getting a mound visit here by the Mets. That'll bring up McMahon. Flew out to Pham in left and grounded out to Alonso at first. Senga getting up to his pitch limit here. Up to 95. I don't think the Mets want him going any more than 100. His high on the season is 96. Drew Smith warming up in the Mets bullpen. Drops it in there. 0-1. Up high. 1-1. Ball in the dirt. 2-1. Here's the 2-1. Outside, 3-1. My guess is if McMahon gets on here, that'll be it for Senga. So here's the 3-1. Grounded foul, 3-2. Here's the 3-2. And he chops one to Lindor. He's got it. Over to Alonso. That'll end the inning. So nothing across for Senga, for the Rockies there. Senga with 6 shutout innings tonight. Definitely needed that. Came into the game with a 4.15 ERA, so that should help. All right, Mets still with a 1-0 lead here. For the Mets in the 6th inning, it'll be back to the top of the lineup with Nimmo, Marte, and Lindor. Nimmo struck out his first at bat and homered to lead off the 4th. That's where we stand at 1-0. All right, let's look here. Sixers up 36-33 early in the second quarter there. Game 3 of that series. Game 3 of the Nuggets and Sun tips off later tonight. Devils and Hurricanes still no score in the first. Only game final in baseball today is the Cubs beat the Marlins, which Sean did that game today. Cubs won 4-1. And here's Nimmo. First pitch strike. 0-1. And Nimmo hits one out to left center. That'll go all the way to the wall. Nimmo rounds first, and he'll stay at second. So a leadoff double. That'll bring up Marte, who's 0 for 2 tonight. Flew out to right and grounded out to second base. Peter says 50 years ago today, the greatest athlete in the world did what? Secretariat won the Kentucky Derby. Marte grabs one in the short, and Nimmo will stay at second. Horrible at bat for Marte. After such a promising year last year, he just doesn't have it this year. That'll bring up Lindor, who's actually 1 for 2. Was struck out in the first, singled in the fourth, but was thrown out trying to stretch it to a double. One to 0. Counts 1 to 0. Here's the 1-0. And Lindor pops one up on the infield. Crone in, calling everybody off. He'll make the catch. 2 down. So leadoff double, and the Mets can't move him over. That'll bring up Alonso, who's 0 for 2 tonight. And I just noticed that the Rockies started the inning with a new pitcher. So here's Alonso. Strike. 0-1. Oh, ball low. Peter says, did you know he had a heart twice the size of other horses? I did not know that. And that one's fouled away. 1-2 to Alonso. Inside, 2-2. Right at Tovar at short, over to first to end the inning. So nothing across, still 1-0 as we go to the 7th inning. The Mets will definitely be bringing in a new pitcher. For the Rockies, it'll be the bottom third of the lineup: Grichuk, Castro, and Tovar. We'll see who the Mets bring in. Smith was getting warmed up, so we'll see if they bring him in. The Celtics now with a 38-36 lead over the Sixers. 8 minutes to go in the first half there. In baseball, Tigers still lead the Cardinals 2-0. In the bottom of the second, A's lead the Royals 1-0. Bottom of second, Twins lead the Guardians 2-0. Bottom 7. Red Sox and Phillies are now tied at 3. Yankees and Rays tied at 4 in the 7th. White Sox with a 5-4 lead over the Reds. Blue Jays with a 4-0 lead over the Pirates in the 8th inning. And the Orioles with a 2-1 lead over the Braves in the 5th. If we had an enlarged heart, Fred Sanford would be saying, "Listen, Peter, I bet you a lot of the people watching don't know who Fred Sanford is." But here we go, top of the 7th. It is Drew Smith coming in. This is his 14th game of the year. He's got a 2.25 ERA in 12 innings, 16 strikeouts, and 7 walks. Strike on the outside corner, 0-1. So I lost my bet. I took Senga over 5.5 strikeouts. Up high, 1-0 or 1-1. He only had 4 strikeouts tonight. Fouled away, 1-2. Grichuk does have one of the 2 hits tonight. Diaz has the other. The 1-2. Outside, 2-2. The 2-2. Way outside, 3-2. The 3-2. Oh, strike 3 looking. That'll bring up Castro. Grounded out. It was actually a 3-4-1. It was off Alonso's glove, but right to McNeil, and Senga covered for the put out at first and reached on a fielder's choice in the 4th. Inside, 1-0. Swung and a missed, 1-1. Peter says he's going to have to tell me what to bet on from now on. Yes, please. I need some help. Here's the 2-1. And that gets past the diving McNeil in the right field. So 1-out single. That'll bring up Tovar, who's 0 for 2 tonight. Popped out to McNeil in the 3rd and was robbed of a base hit by Nimmo on the diving catch in the 5th. Fouled away, 0-1 by Tovar. Oh, here we go. Peter betting on the ponies. Exact the box. 3 horses tomorrow. Fouled away, 0-2. Saying Forte. Here's the 0-2. Swung on and missed. 2 down. Back to the top of the lineup was Charlie Blackmon, 0 for 3 tonight. Grounded out to Alonso in the 1st. Lined out to Lindor in the 3rd. And popped out to 3rd, Beatty at 3rd in the 5th. Pickoff throw to 1st. Castro back in easily. Pops it up. Beatty's in foul territory and makes the catch. So nothing across for the Rockies in the 7th. We go to the bottom of the 7th. Mets still lead 1-0. For the Mets in the bottom of the 7th, it'll be McNeil, Beatty, and Pham. Thank you all for hanging out with us tonight. We've got a fast game going here. We're an hour and 45 minutes in, and we're in the bottom of the seventh already. So this one's flying by, and it will when it's only 1-0, right? We got the Celtics with a 5-point lead over the Sixers with about just under 4 minutes to go in the first half there. In the NHL, no score with a minute left in the first period. In baseball, we got the Orioles still up 2-1 over the Braves in the sixth. The Blue Jays still up 4-0 over the Pirates. Bottom of the eighth there. Going to the eighth in Cincinnati, the White Sox with a 5-4 lead. Tampa Bay is taking a 5-4 lead over the Yankees in the seventh. Red Sox and Phillies tied at 3 going to the sixth. Twins still up 2-0 over the Guardians in the eighth inning. A's beating the Royals 4-0 in the third. Tigers up 2-0 over the Cardinals in the third as well. Peter says, sorry, phone messed up. 2 fills and tap it truce. And tap it. Here we go, bottom of the seventh. And McNeil fouls it off, 0-1. Ooh, up and in, 1-1. Looks like you got the corner. I'm closing his ball. So if anybody bets on the ponies, go ahead and write down. Oh, lined out to center. There's Gritchick. 1 away. That'll bring up 80. Grounded out to second in the second and walked in the fifth, but was stranded at third base. And strike one to Beatty. Robertson getting warmed up in the Mets pen. Oh, called the ball. No swing. Called the ball. Looked like he got the zone. 1-1. Low, 2-1. Lined out to left. It's over his head. And it'll bounce up against the wall. That should be a ground rule double. It's going to be a double anyway. But it looked like it hit the padding behind the wall. So 1 out double. That'll bring up Pham, who grounded out to second and lined out to right. MLB.com is ruling it a ground rule double. Peter says number 3, 5, and 15. All right, so here's Pham. Runner on second, 1 away. It's a 1-0 count. Strike on the inside corner. 1-1. Strike on the inside corner. 1-2. Inside 2-2. Swung on and missed. 2 down, runner on second. That'll bring up Vogelback, who's 1 for 2 tonight. Grounded out to second and singled in the fourth. Singled in the fifth. Strike 1. Ball low, 1-1. Here's the 1-1. Ball low, 2-1. Peter says 1 freaking run. Boy, when we break out of this slump, we're going to score 12 runs in an inning. I hope so, man. I can't believe the whole team is slumping. Like right now, the only guy in the lineup that's batting is and fouled off 2-2 is Beatty. Right now, he's the only guy getting hits constantly. Now Nimmo's starting to break out of it tonight with a home run and a double. But everybody else, Marte 0 for 3, Lindor 1 for 3, thrown out, trying to stretch it into a single into a double. Oh, laid off 3-2. Alonso's 0 for 3, but McNeil's 0 for 3. Here's a 3-2. Strike 3 on the outside corner. I'm sorry, Vogelback's a waste of a DH, honestly. I mean, your DH is batting in your eighth spot. I mean, that's not good. All right, Celtics now, 30 seconds to go in the first half, have a 5-point lead over the Sixers. Baseball, Orioles still lead the Braves 2-1, bottom 6 there. Blue Jays and Pirates 4-0 there. White Sox lead the Reds 5-4, bottom 8. Rays with a 5-4 lead over the Yankees in the top of the 8th. The Red Sox now with a 4-3 lead over the Phillies in the top of the 6th. Twins still leading the Guardians 2-0 in the 8th. A's and Royals still 4-0, and Tigers and Cardinals still 2-0 there. In the NHL, first intermission between the Devils and Hurricanes, no score. So Robertson coming to pitch for the Mets. Excuse me. All right, top of the 8th. It'll be Profar, Bryant, and C.J. Cron. Outside 1-0. 2-0. 1 run out of how many innings versus the Tigers and Rockies? Sad. Agreed. Dropped it in there. 2-1. Inside. 3-1. Oh, just missed. So leadoff walk for Profar. That'll bring up Bryant, who's 0 for 1 tonight with 2 walks. Outside 1-0. They check down at first and call it a strike. So it's 0-1. Outside 1-1. Pickoff throw over to first. Profar back in safely. Another throw over. Nice scoop by Alonso. Not sure why they're even throwing over. Profar hasn't even attempted a stolen base on the year. Fouled away. 1-2. Rockies have 7 stolen bases on this season, fewest in the National League. 2-2 ball. It was a ball high. 2-2. They're so worried about the runner at first base when he's got no stolen base attempts on the season. And he goes this time, but it's blooped out to right. Marte there in fair territory makes the catch. Profar gets it back into first, so 1 out with Profar on first base. Now Crone will come up. Crone's 0 for 2 today with a walk. Flew out to center and grounded out to McNeil at second. Peter says it's someone else's turn now for their team to suck. We did our time. Agreed. First pitch swinging. Hits one out to Marte. Right at the warning track and makes the catch. 2 down. So that'll bring up Diaz, who's 1 for 3 on the night. Lined out to McNeil in the first, struck out in the fourth, and singled in the sixth. Ball 1. Outside 2-0. I'm wondering if Robertson will go 2 tonight. He went 2 against Atlanta. But he's up to 14 pitches here in this inning. Swung on a miss, 2-1. Nito throws from his knees over Alonso's head. Profar goes down the second. It's a 3-1 count on the batter. Bad throw is not the word for it. You can't throw from your knees because it's exactly what the announcer just said. The ball's going to sail on you when you throw from your knees. It's now 3-1 the count. Profar's on second. Ball low. That's 6 walks the Mets have given up tonight. That'll bring up McMahon, who's 0 for 3 tonight. Flied out to left, grounded out to Alonso at first, and then grounded out to Lindor. Doyle will come in to pinch run at first. First pitch swinging. Oh, it hit the runner. He's out. I'm not sure how they scored that, but it hit the runner, so that ends the inning. So we'll go to the bottom of the 8th. Mets still with a 1-0 lead. So nothing across in there. I'm not sure when the last time I've even seen that. Okay, so it's called a single from McMahon. So that ends the inning. A single ends the inning. All right. Still 1-0 Mets here going to the bottom of the 8th for the Mets, depending on if they bring in any pinch hitters. It'll be Nito and then Nimmo and Marte. The NBA should be at halftime. Celtics with a 7-point lead at the half. The Orioles now with a 4-1 lead over the Braves on the top of the 7th there. White Sox with a 5-4 lead over the Reds in the bottom of the 9th there. Rays with a 5-4 lead, top of the 8th there. Red Sox now up 5-3 over the Phillies. And we'll get to some more scores. Austin Wynn's now in the catch. Nito will hit here. We got a new pitcher in. Ooh, strike. Ball looked inside. Dribbled foul, and it's 0-2. Swung on a miss by Nito. Sean says Astros pitcher Luis Garcia having Tommy John surgery. That's a hit to the Astros starting rotation. So back to the top of the lineup here with Nimmo. Nimmo had the solo home run in the fourth, leadoff double in the sixth. What was stranded there? So here we go. Whoa, almost hit him. Ball one. Ooh, inside. Looked like he got the corner. 2-0. It's 3-0. Ottavino getting warmed up for the Mets. And ball four to Nimmo. Yep. I think Roberts just had too many pitches in the bottom of the top of the eighth. I think they probably wanted him to go two, but they'll give Ottavino. As of right now, it'll be a save opportunity. Fakes a bunt, but it's a strike. Here's the 0-1 to Marte. He's 0 for 3 on the night. Couple groundouts. Swung on a miss. 0-2. Fouled away. Still 0-2. Pick off toward the first. Nimmo back in. Fouled it off again. Still 0-2. Depending on no matter what happens here in the bottom of the eighth, for the Rockies in the top of the ninth, it'll be Grichuk, Castro, and Tovar. Oh, strike three. He called strike three on the inside corner. That'll bring up Lindor, who's 1 for 3 on the night. Struck out in the first, singled in the fourth, but was thrown out trying to stretch it to a double, and popped out to the first baseman in the sixth inning. Pick off throw? Nope, not even close. Nimmo's. Swung on a miss. 0-1. Inside. 0-2. Checks the swing. No swing, but says the third base umpire. 1-2. Oh, somebody from the Rockies just got thrown out of the game. Somebody from the bench. He's just saying, "Go, you're out of here." Let's see. It's close. Yeah, it was close. Strike 3 called. So no score. Still 1-0 Mets going to the ninth. Right now, Grichuk, Castro, and Tovar. I believe they do have Moustakas sitting on the bench. So they could bring him in sometime to pinch hit. But we'll see. Ottavino will come in for the save opportunity. We had 17 people vote in the poll. Thank you, everybody that voted there. We had 8 likes on the video. If you still haven't done that, please hit that thumbs up. Would really appreciate that as well. All right, here we go. Going to the top of the ninth inning. Ottavino in for the save. So Peter says, we need a save, all right. Throwing a big life preserver. And a leadoff single to start the ninth inning. Here's Castro, runner on first. Grichuk goes. Oh, and it's dropped by Nito. Why is this guy still on the team? He's an automatic out at the plate. He can't throw runners out in the field. So a runner on second, nobody out. Castro bunts. That'll get the runner over to the third. So it's a sacrifice 5-4. But runner on third with one out now. Beautiful bunt there, too, by Castro. That'll bring up Moustakas. Ball, 1-0. Ball, 2-0. After Moustakas, we're back to the top of the lineup with Blackman. Fouled away, 2-1. Here's a 2-1 to Moustakas. Swung on and missed. That a ball in the dirt, 2-2. Why can't we find a catcher that can throw? Yup. If a catcher can't hit, he has to be awesome on defense. We have neither. Here's the 2-2. Oh, inside, almost hit him. They check, no swing. 3-2. Here's a 3-2. One out. Runner on third is Grichuk. Mets with a 1-0 lead. Swung on and missed. 2 down. Struck him out on the fastball. Blackman. Here's Blackman, who's 0-4 tonight. Grounded out to third, lined out to short, popped out to Beatty at third, and then fouled out to Beatty at third. And swings to the first pitch right at Marte, makes the catch. And the Mets hold on for a 1-0 win. Man, Mets needed a win. Still don't have the bats going yet, but hold on for the win. 1-0 over the Rockies. That ends the Rockies' 4-game winning streak. Also ends the Mets' 3-game losing streak. So feels good to get back in the win column. Man, Peterson, walk him. No, don't walk him. He was 0-4. He was 0-4, now 5 on the night. With that line out. So great win for the Mets tonight. If you haven't already, make sure you hit that thumbs up on the video. First, would really appreciate that. Subscribe if you want to see more, uh, some more baseball live streams. I'll be doing a game tomorrow. I believe I'll be doing the Tigers and Cardinals game around 2 o'clock Eastern time, and then Sunday I'm doing Braves Orioles. Um, Hopefully, seems like every time we do a Braves game, they get rain. So we'll see. Hopefully, we don't get rain on Sunday. Yeah, Peter. Wow. Yep. Line drive right to Marte. Sean saying good win. Yep. Thanks, bud. Uh, Guys, check it out. Sean did his first live stream for us today. He did the Cubs and Marlins game. So I know the game already happened, but go over, check out that video. Make sure you leave a thumbs up. Make sure you leave a comment over there for Sean, so he knows how he did on that. Man, great win tonight. Feels good to get back in the win column. So thank you everybody for hanging out tonight, and hopefully we'll see you in another live stream soon. Have a good night.